Hi, I'm Nicole. Welcome to Ergonomic Fitness on IC Digital. Today we're doing a 20-minute balancing exercise workout. 14 exercises, 60 seconds work, 20 seconds rest. I designed this workout to improve balance and joint stability. Being balanced means to be able to stay upright or stay in control of body movement. And in coordination, it is the ability to move two or more body parts under control, smoothly and efficiently. The more balance we have, the faster we can move and the more controlled and coordinated our movements are. And there's a less risk to get injured. You're ready, I'm ready, let's go. So when we are working on balance, it automatically means we're also improving core strength and we're increasing joint stability. So we will be doing a lot of exercises in the single leg position, and when we are standing on our leg, I want you to put pressure on the inside of your foot and then outside of your foot here and here. So that looks like this. That's where your pressure is. One point here, 1 point here, 1 point here. If you are standing in this position, your arch is coming up, and once your arch is up, your knees facing straight forward. That's proper biomechanics. If you don't have a good arch, what happens is your foot goes down and then your knee turns in, and you're completely messing up your knees. You can create knee injuries, so you don't want that. So every time we do a single leg position, I want you to put pressure on inside of your foot here, outside and here. So there's no pressure on the inside of your on my right leg, on the inside of my calf here on my left side. So the first exercise, I want you to be grab I have a piece of wood, or you can use a phone book or any type of book, or you can use a step stool or get on stairs. Draw your navel in, keep your knee slightly bent, foot is facing forward, create this joint stability, this joint pressure here, and I would like you to move your opposite leg back and forth.
Relax.
Draw your navel in. So the less you wiggle here, up here in your upper body, the better. Try to create this 3-point pressure on your foot, try to maintain it. Rest, and then we're switching legs. You can move this around here.
Rep 1 of 1. Exercise 2.
Pressure here, here, and here. Knee slightly bent, and move your leg back and forth. Movement is coming from your hip. Have your knee facing forward. So with this exercise, you are working on flat feet, creating an arch in your foot. Then you have proper biomechanics in your knee. Back and forth. So the stronger your arch gets, the more muscles you develop, and the stronger your core is, the faster you can move. People with bad knees or less arch in their foot, flattened feet, this is a perfect exercise. Good.
Relax.
Same position in your foot. Instead of back and forth, you're moving sideways. We're going sideways. Draw your navel in. So the exercise we did before with moving back and forth works on the front and on the back leg. We're going sideways. Now you're working the inner thigh and the outer thigh. So always with the focus, your knees facing forward and your foot is facing forward. Draw your navel in. I want you to raise your foot a little bit, so then you don't have to elevate your hips too much. I want you to keep your hip joints level. And you only need maybe this much of a height. And you can rest, and then do it again. Always keep in mind pressure here on the inside and on the outside here. Rest.
Relax.
Sideways.
Rep 1 of 1. Exercise 4.
You can pause in between. I'm going to rest for a few seconds, and then I'm going to do that again. So always make sure to maintain this 3-point pressure. Your knee should be facing forward, keep it slightly bent, other leg is straight and the movement is coming out from your hip. So you should feel that in the outside of your butt, inside, and you should feel it in your joints, in your ankle.
Relax.
Knee and ankle. So then we're doing an exercise. You don't need that board anymore. We'll be standing on one leg again. This time, oh no, we can actually use it. Have it in front of you, because we'll be doing a single leg stand. So put one foot behind the board and the other leg is slightly in front.
Exercise 5.
And I would like you to bring your knee up towards your elbows. Keep the same pressure on your foot, knee facing forward. And your other leg is slightly in front. Keep it slightly in front. That prevents you from arching. So every time you have your knee, every time you have your leg in front, you have your core 100% engaged. If your leg goes back, you start arching and you don't have your core engaged. So core, having engaged core is very important if you want to work on your balance. If this is too challenging, you can just lean sideways and just bring your knee up and down. Good. Rest. Switch sides.
Relax.
One foot is behind the board and the other leg is slightly in front. Lean sideways. You should feel it in your hip here. So it's a core exercise, but we're doing it on standing on one leg. You're also working on your balance and developing arch in your foot.
Rep 1 of 1. Exercise 6.
Have your knee facing forward. If you have the chance, do this exercise in front of a mirror. If you ever had a knee injury or a sprained ankle, this is the perfect exercise workout for you. Rest for a few seconds, and then we'll do it again. Lean sideways, make sure your knee is facing forward, 3-point pressure on your foot. Then you feel your arches working, your arches coming up. Sometimes you have to pause a few more times because you feel that your arch starts cramping.
Relax.
So, and we're going starting here. Same position, 3-point pressure on your foot. Raise your leg, try to move your leg up as high as possible. And you're starting from here, leaning forward,
Rep 1 of
and
1.
then extending your leg. Make sure
Exercise 7.
foot and knee is always facing forward. You want to prevent an internal rotation in your knee. Once your knee turns in, you have too much pressure on the inside of your foot, and then you have very bad knee position. Your biomechanics is completely off, so it's not good for your knee. So your arm movements should be done as slow as and as controlled as possible. Make sure when you extend your leg, you have both hip joints facing forward. I don't want you to rotate too much. So both hip joints should have the same distance to the ground. Good. Switch sides. Single leg, make sure your knee is up as high as possible. Other leg, knee slightly bent, foot is facing forward. Starting here.
Rep 1 of 1. Exercise 8.
Rest for a few seconds. Put your foot back on the ground. Arms up. And then move. Rest.
Relax.
Then we're still in the single leg position. This time I would like you to we're starting on our right leg. My right hand, palm of my hand is facing sideways. This arm goes up, my left arm goes up. And you slightly put on same pressure here and on the outside. Your knees facing forward, keep your knees slightly bent. And then you're rotating and you're going down slow and controlled. And then come up. Here. You should feel it. Every exercise we do, you should always feel it in your core.
Relax.
Switch sides. Standing on my left leg. 3-point pressure on my foot. Left hand, palms facing sideways. And you move as slow and controlled as possible.
Rep 1 of 1. Exercise 10.
I'm sorry. Down here. One more time. Okay.
Relax.
Grab your mat. Next exercise is in a kneeling position. We're starting here. I'm kneeling on my right leg. My left leg is slightly in front. Have your arms sideways and then you rotate. This is your end position. Come over here. And then you're going back this way. One more time. Rest. Switch sides.
Relax.
I'm kneeling on my left knee. My right leg is straight, slightly in front of me. Arms up. And then my right leg is sliding backwards, and then you move your arms forward.
Rep 1 of 1. Exercise 12.
Arms up. So every exercise you should be feeling from your in your core too. That's where all movement starts. Every movement starts from the center of your body. So having a strong core, the stronger your core is, the more balance you have too. So we do one more set.
Relax.
Okay. Going back into a standing position. We're using our board again. 3-point pressure. So
Rep 1 of 1.
this time, we
Exercise
do a
13.
combination of the first and the second exercise we did. We're doing an 8. And then you can move the other way around. Rest for a few seconds. Always make sure, I always recommend doing all these exercises in front of the mirror. You can watch yourself. Make sure your knees slightly bend. Rest.
Relax.
Switch sides. And then keep moving.
Rep 1 of 1. Exercise 14.
Make sure you have your shoulders relaxed. You don't want to elevate them. So keep them relaxed. Navel is drawn in. So you should be feeling this in your ankle and in your hips. Good.
Relax.
Put this away. We have one more exercise to go. Grab your mat. We are doing, we'll be kneeling. And then I would like you to come up and then raise your leg.
Workout finished.
Ha! We're finished, we're done. We can do one more exercise. So you're kneeling, so you have your heel underneath your knee, navel is in, so you come up using both legs, 50%, come up, and then you're balancing on one leg, and then you go back here. So pay attention on your front knee. Your knee should be facing forward. You should have this 3-point pressure on your foot. Come up, make sure you're stable here, and then you raise your leg, and then you can slightly kick, and then you go back down. Come up, and then down. Come up, down. And then we switch. You can do 5, 6 each side. Heel underneath your knee, knees facing forward. Come up, kick, come up. Okay, one more. Okay. Thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this balancing exercise video. Hope you get something out of it. I hope your knees are getting more stable and your ankles are getting more stable. Developing proper biomechanics to be able to do faster and more controlled movements in the future. If you have questions or suggestions, leave them in the comment section below. And don't forget to subscribe and like us if you like this video. And thank you and see you soon. Bye-bye.